It is with a great sense of pride that I stand here as the president of St. Andrew Hockey Club, a club with a long and rich history of strong, hard-working, pioneering women with a passion for life and for success and whatever they do. The club has been able to maintain a high standard of both gamesmanship and sportsmanship throughout the past 75 years. And indeed, it is a legacy that we're truly proud of and for which we hope to do justice to as we look towards another 75 years. The St. Andrew Hockey Club has remained strong and vibrant over the years, mixing the zest of youth and different genders with the wisdom of the mature. And although many of our club stalwarts are no longer with us, we're extremely proud to have Miss Myrna Brown, our oldest serving member, who started playing hockey from the 1940s and is still actively involved in the club. Myrna, affectionately called Auntie Myrna, or Merns, is one of the club's two life members and is fittingly the patron of the St. Andrew Cup Tournament 2016. I would like to ask Myrna to stand as we applaud her unwavering dedication to the club and to the sport. Thank you, Myrna. 75 years is indeed no small feat, especially for a hockey club in a perceived small sport. And we're equally proud that if Cecilia Hockey Club were still around today, that we would have the distinction of being the oldest women's hockey club in Jamaica. As it stands now, we are currently the oldest club that is still in existence. You can see from that brief history that hockey has been around for quite some time, and we believe it is a sport that is worthy of being restored to its former lofty heights and returned to its glory days. As we continue our journey, I implore our present members to take pride in their membership, to learn from our mistakes of the past, to accept success with modesty, and to continue to build a positive legacy for the future St. Andrew Club players. When we commenced preparation for our 75th anniversary, we thought about several things that we could possibly do to celebrate this milestone. And eventually we decided on 4 events: the St. Andrew Cup, our flagship event, the Marguerite Cook Scholarship, sponsored by her children, Drs. Tasha and Nanda Cook, a kiddies hockey clinic, and a mini documentary on the club. We're happy to have been able to undertake all 4 of these activities, which will all take place on Saturday and Sunday, November 19 and 20, 2016. Before I get into the overview, I would like to now publicly recognize who, as president, I consider to be the 6 most influential women of St. Andrew Hockey Club for the 7 decades of our existence. I refer to them as the 6 phenomenal women, some of even legendary status. They are, to me, Myrna Brown, Marjorie Rickles, Barbara Dixon, Marguerite Cook, Dr. Gail Carr, and Dr. Michelle Holt. These 6 women, some who are no longer with us, Barbara and Marguerite, have impacted the club in more ways than you can imagine, and have blazed a trail of hard work and success for us to follow. Thank you to these 6 phenomenal women. All right, now on to the tournament overview. The inaugural St. Andrew Cup was conceptualized as a mixed hockey tournament with both male and female on a team. As stated before, the tournament will be held over the weekend of November 19 and 20, 2016 at the Mona Hockey Field, right here. We hope for many years to come. It is our intention to attract international teams who are looking for mixed tournament opportunities like this to participate in. Since our club's recent triumphs in the last 2 Miami Cup tournaments in 2015 and 2016, we have come to realize that there aren't many tournaments like this in this region. Hence, this will be the start of something novel and exciting. The mixed nature of this tournament makes it far more affordable to clubs who, because of economic constraints, would not have been able to travel overseas with both a male and a female team at the same time. This year is a special year for our club as we celebrate 75 years. We felt this was one of the ways to pay tribute to the club and to celebrate some of the outstanding achievements over the years. The objectives in hosting this tournament, we had the following objectives in mind. 1, to showcase the club through all the various activities, including a memory lane booth showcasing old hockey memorabilia and items such as that. So we walk you through memory lane. 2, to provide an opportunity for all our local club players to participate in a tournament with attractive cash prizes. 3, to help our all-male and all-female clubs to further integrate based on the mixed format of the competition. 4, to assist in raising the profile of the sport through media promotions and the ability to attract sponsorship for the event and by extension for the sport. 5, to attract persons to the sport by showcasing good, clean, competitive and fun hockey among players from the different club teams and to reinforce the fact that hockey is a family sport. 6, and final, to fill a void in the hockey calendar at this particular time of the year. Teams and format. We're happy to report that there will be 8 teams participating in the St. Andrew Cup this year. There will be 2 zones of 4, and the teams later tonight will draw for their zone. There will be the usual crossover and semi-final games and ultimately a final. The teams have all been formed from club and school players, most of whom are mixed across the clubs. The benefits to teams. The nature of the competition allows for teams to have a chance to win cash prizes throughout the day, as there will be a cash award for the winning team of each game or shared if the game is drawn. There will be the main cash prizes, of course, for first to third place teams, as well as a championship trophy and medals for first to third places. There will be 2 MVP trophies, one for the top male player and one for the top female player. There will also be a trophy for the overall top goalkeeper and the overall top goal scorer, as well as a finals MVP. Along with the various cash prizes, medals, trophies, etc., we guarantee that all participants will not only be engaged in friendly rivalry, but will have 2 days of absolutely good fun. Some other general information. There will be a designated medical area with an ambulance and EMT personnel for any minor injuries sustained during the tournament or other such activities. For comfort, 2 of the stands will be covered to offer shelter from the rain or sun to our spectators and participants. There will be food and drink on sale, not necessarily of a wide variety, but an adequate offering, we think. There will be security in place, focusing primarily on the problem areas, the car park zones. So this is where I conclude my brief overview of the St. Andrew Cup. Immediately following the launch, we will have the team briefing and drawing for zones. There will also be a real-time update of the fixture, so the teams can immediately see the time that they will be playing. We have a very tight schedule, and we would like to implore and encourage all the participants to be on time and be prepared for your games, so that we avoid any undue hold-up. I wish for all participants, friends, members, supporters, and our sponsors an enjoyable and value-added event, and I want to say a huge thank you to all who made this possible. Good evening and thank you.